Once you've cut all the insulation off, it'll all be stranded, so you need to twist it. Twist them up so that they've got a bit more strength. Don't over twist it, you just basically take the strands and twist it about, I don't know, 5, 6 or 7 times until they actually get quite stiff, rather than all loose like that. And then you actually gather them all up together like so, and then twist a lot together. Okay, then trim it so it's nice and even. I've done these other ones here, just wanted to show you the last one. Okay, so that's one strand done, so we've got to do this set over here. And basically we're going to be keeping one of the black wires separate over here, and the green wire separate over here. Okay, and then we'll strip all the insulation off these ones, and the green ones and the yellow, red and black, and we'll put them all together. Right, welcome back. Okay, now we've got all our wires twisted together, yellow, black and the reds on one loom, and the other ones I've got them set up the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these all together and solder them, and each loom together. And then what we're going to do is, with these particular banana plugs, you'll need an 8 with this one here. Measure your thread size like so. That's 7.75, so you need a clearance, so I'm going to use an 8.5mm drill. You could probably get away with 8. And what I'm going to do here is, if you have a look at the height here, I can't drill through into my fan, but I'm going to put my plugs in the side here, 3 of them. So I want to stay away from the capacitors, so I'm going to probably come around here somewhere, and towards the top half. So basically get your measuring verniers and measure the height here to the fans, and then allow, say, 5mm clearance roughly, just by eye, about there, about 35mm. That gives you 5mm clearance. So from the top here you want to go 35mm or below it. Okay, so I'm going to, and we've got to come along about, I would say 35, say 40 that way, and you want to keep it within 40mm from that end, so about there, roughly start there. So come down about 40mm and in 40mm and start your first hole. So about 40 down, about there roughly, and 40 in, about there. Let's make a little mark. And we'll make our first little pilot hole with a pilot hole drill. And I'm just going to just start this. Okay, so that's the first pilot hole drilled. And what we need to do is kind of get the distance between one to the next one. So we want to come across probably, so that whole outside diameter of this is say 11.5. So if we allow about a 5mm clearance, we'll make that 16mm. That should give us, so if I go 16, or say 18mm, give it a couple of mil extra for luck, and just go from the centre of there to the centre of the next hole, about 18mm. And what I do here is I press, because it's got a point on the tip of the drill, I'll put my hole, put my drill where I want it, and then I'll press down on it to give it a bit of a dent. Get it started, because you don't want to drill through into your table. Unless you don't care, of course. What you can do is use a little piece of timber. I just don't have one here at the moment. So that's the second hole. And then we'll measure the same distance again to the third hole. Centre of that hole. Little mark. Again, we want to push down with the point quite firm. Give it a bit of good press, don't snap it off. Get it started and then drill through. Okay, so that's the pilot's done. Turn your verniers off. So now I'm going to use my 8.5mm drill. And this one I am going to find a piece of timber, so I'll be back in a minute.